That's the question. We got two BananaDoos. Why do we got two BananaDoos? Ha-ha! Why? Because I'm going into close course racing. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Now you might ask yourself, why do I have two BananaDoos? We multiply, like bananas do. Anyway, we got very exciting news. I'm doing the switch. I'm still gonna do my drag racing with my baby, but now we got a second BananaDoo, and this baby is going into close course racing. And that's exciting because I always wanted to do close course racing. Of course, not me, because I don't have, it takes talent. It takes two things to be in close course racing. You have to be a very good builder, because the Jetski needs to last 30 minutes at full speed. And you also need to be a good rider. And that's a very hard combination. So I'm gonna be the builder. We got a, man, this guy is awesome. I can't wait to introduce it to you guys who's gonna ride my BananaDoo. But first, we got Paco over here, got my breakfast. So we gotta eat my breakfast. What do we got? Eggs and avocado. Hey, matches my Jetski. So farts equals more farts. More farts. All right, so as far as the motor goes, I did not film this part. Pretty much, as you can see, got aftermarket pistons, but they're 8.5. I think 8.5 or 9, something like that. Got the dish in it. We didn't want to go with a high compression piston because, you know, we need this Jetski to last, 30 minutes. It got good rods and it's all been balanced and everything. Got sleeves in it, and that's about pretty much with the motor. Standard bore. I'm not that greedy. I don't want the 5 horsepower and go 40 over, and then if something happens, then you're done with the sleeves. So I keep it standard, and then if something happens, then you can bore 20, you can go 40 over, you can even go 60 over. So you got options, and you just don't waste your money for those 5 or 10 extra horsepower. So we got that. I'm gonna put this in the engine stand, and we're gonna put the head on it, and then we'll see what happened. All right, we got the head on. As you guys can see, it's not a ported head, it's a stock head, because we're running this motor in hydro drags on stock class, and we also are doing close course. Of course, we got the Calas Performance springs and retainers, Calas valves, and it's pretty much ARP studs, and that's pretty much it. You guys saw the compression, it's 8.5 to 1, and it's pretty safe motor. I feel like it can last 30 minutes like it's supposed to. And I did not film the putting on the head because I'm drinking my wife energy drink. I feel the energy already. No. Secret of going fast at Calas Performance is using Yamaha parts. Nah. So what do we got next? We're installing all that into this baby. It's getting a brand new Calas cam, which it was a secret for a long time. Let me tell you, I want to tell people I have a billet cam, and I couldn't because we were testing it. So finally it's out of the box, and everybody, you can purchase this. You can go to my website and purchase the cam or any of these parts that you see in this build, or just give me a call and I'll make it happen for you. So let's put this thing on. Now, I'm gonna add something to this. A lot of people call me and say when they install the flywheel, sometimes they forget to put this little guy in. This little guy needs to be here before you put the flywheel on, or it won't fit, because the flywheel will take the space. It sounds like a simple thing, and you put it on and say, oh, I can squeeze it to there. No. So just a little tip for all you guys who do it in your garage. Cut the flywheel in, make sure it's right where the pin is. Next we got this guy, and this one goes in the pin too. And then comes the magneto. This one you don't have to, it doesn't lock on the actual pin. So now we got the air beads. We torque them down and we are done with this process, and then put the gasket in. What I like to do is I like to put a little bit of silicone here, because when you have to put silicone on the two cases. What I do is I take the acid silicone off, just like that, and you can see it right here really good. So I just take this off and I put a tiny bit of new silicone. Tiny bit of new silicone right here, and that will prevent a leaky motor. So, and there's little tips like that so you don't have a leaky motor.
So how do you know what torque specs to put those bolts?
It's in here, baby! Actually, I have a book somewhere. I can't remember the last time I saw the Seadoo book. It's in here, and wait, it gets better. I do have a book. Right there. So, you know how many years you gotta have a little paper like this to get this patina? This is my torque book. And most of the time it's in here. I don't even look at this thing no more. This is probably, I don't even know, probably 15 years old. I do once in a while, I do look at the book. It's pretty good. Really easy. Actually, this part don't even put it on. Okay. All right, and just like that, it's torque. Because inside here, for the cam to ride on. A lot of people ask me this question. I like the look as a assembly lube. That's what I use in all my motors. I do the same thing with the cam. Some people like to put grease. I've used both of them, and I haven't really seen any difference. You're good both ways. We do the same thing to the cam. There's really no braking process with the cam, with the Seadoo cam. That's a roller rocker, hydraulic roller rocker. And that is pretty much it. And another little tip is just to put it, you know, you're gonna lock the cam right here, so might as well put the cam like that in that position, and then you have to go crazy finding the slot. There it is. Nice and perfect. We use the locking tool. And now, of course, we got the Calas Performance lightweight cam gear. Put this little piece in here. Make sure it locks into place. So what I do to make things easier, I fish out. I don't put the, what do you call it, the PTO cover, so you got access to the timing chain, and if you drop one of the bolts, you can easily get it. So it's just a more relaxing way of putting the cam in. What I do is I put the chain on the back, just like that. Then I put this guy in here. Now I fish the chain.
Not a change. It's a chain.
It's a chain?
It's a change.
It's a change.
It's not a change. It's a chain.
Timing change.
What, you too? Jesus. It's a change.
Chain.
A chain.
There you go. Speak English.
English, mother. Do you speak it? Yes.
Just like this. Put it in one side. Put it in the other. And now you look for your timing mark. And this is the good thing about having an engine stand, that you can just flip it over. So that's still off. So we walk it a little bit this way. You check again. And that's perfect. That's it. So you want the lines, this line right about there, and this one a little bit up. And then you push on this guy just like that, because it makes a difference. See? You push on it just like this, and there's your lines, and that's it. The profile on this cam is designed to go just like this, just like the factory did it. They don't complicate themselves. You don't need a degree wheel. You don't need none of that stuff. I don't do none of the stuff in any of my engines, and they work perfectly well. So make things easier, not harder for you. And let's see what happened. Tip is, all right. So another little tip is your tensioner, your timing change tensioner. It's a change.
Chain.
A chain. When you take it out from the engine, it's gonna be hard. This part is gonna be hard right here. So there's pressure in here, and it's already adjusted to the chain. So you have to drain this. There's a little ball in there. I don't know if you can see it. And then basically you just need a thin screwdriver. You put it in there, you push on it, and you should be able to do this all the way down, and basically be like that. So it will readjust to all the changes you did. If you don't, it will snap your timing chain. Guarantee you that. So drain your timing tensioner, put it in there, and once it's in there, see, I got my bolts already in there with the Loctite, but they're still loose. So what I do is I put the timing tensioner, put the plug in, and it's gonna be tight like that. It's gonna be right where it needs to be, and then you tighten your bolts to the specs, and then you can take everything out. You put the other plug in there, and you're pretty much done. You can put your PTO cover on, and you're pretty much done. I like to put again Lucas assembly lube in all these parts. Put it in there. Now you put this guy. Make sure that the washer is there. Make sure that the washer is good. This is an aluminum washer. Sometimes they wear out, they rot. And if it's like that, it will leak oil through there. Even by hand, now, see, you can even move this anymore. It's tight. So, just by hand, see, it's really tight. It won't move. Now you can torque your 3 bolts.